All right, let's have some badass fun. Do you know what the whole thing about these La Pavonis is? They're so fun to use. You know, all that stuff, and people get into maybe too much, but you know what? The stock La Pavonis make a really good coffee. And even though they're like 8 cup boilers or 16, they're really not designed to make like 8 espressos in a roll, things like that. It's not like like a drip or a machine like that. But let's go ahead and we'll talk about some more and how much fun it is. iSteel going like 7 years nonstop. Really good grinder. Let's just do the whole thing so you see it uninterrupted with the grinder noise. There we go. So I've done a lot of these over the years, so I really don't want to use a scale or do any of that because I like the flow of it. Some people get a little upset about that, but you know how they can be on some of those sites and stuff. But we'll go ahead. There's Misty Blue coming to steam. We're going to go ahead and go down to 1. These are the 2 switchers. They're the 2. So we went down to 1. The other one is still heating up. It heats a little slower. That's an excellent. And this is the original skateboard creation. He made those way over 10 years ago now. It's been a long time. So let's go back to it. There we are. We're back in back in action. Let's line up again. There we are. I also like a heavy tamper because you don't have to adjust your pressure. It's easier to do light pressure with a heavy tamper than heavy tamping with a lighter one. That's the only thing I've discovered. But have which one you like. It's not that big a deal, but it's super fun. There we go. So listen, Uta likes this type of mug, kind of cup, so we're going to make that for her. On the Goddess machine. And then I'm going to use the original Misty Blue. That's probably the first machine I designed and did, and I did the blue. It was one of the very first, and the skateboard creation made these. A lot of people copied this, but that's pretty cool. But I was the originator of the whole style. And I do have a portafilter with this matching, but I'm using this one because I like the fact that it has a straight edge. Those work better than the other ones. You'll have to learn how to tamp. That's how much I put in. And so I put a tiny bit more in mine than Uta's because she likes that. And let's just go. Let's just match them up today. Got matching mugs. I'm going to bring the Goddess one right back up here to pressure, and we'll steam some milk. Works pretty good. That's how I do it. There she is, back up. Let's just go ahead and steam some milk on it. There she goes. Original 3-hole. You can go to the 1 or whatever. The 3-hole works really good. 2. Everyone likes to do things, but I kind of went back mostly to stock stuff after several years. I just realized they work. You're trying to get them to be what the stock is in a way by buying all that stuff. Or if you're trying to do too much with a simple machine. There we go. How quick was that? We're going to come just under 160, the little red line here. There you go. Quick and easy. Good idea, even though I have been bad about it, is just to wipe this off And give it just a little under that because you'll burn your finger if you do it right on it. But you got to have a little common sense. So there we go. We got our milk steam. This is going to come back up to pressure. And I think we're going to be ready to pull these babies up here in a second. We really can pull this one right now because it's been idling. And we'll go ahead and lift that. Watch this, how much fun it is. You know, it's fun doing a little drip and, you know, everything, but that's the thing. There it is, a little drip. Just starting. A lot of people get too obsessed with the timing and all that because they read it somewhere. And those guys are kind of militant on some of those sites. But here we go. She's coming back up. Let's go ahead and rip this one up. You can see this dripped a tiny bit faster because there's a little bit less. And we can go ahead and do a doubler here. Let's do two at once just to mess with everybody. The little streams always coincide in the end. And you kind of just know by the pressure what you feel, but hey, how's that for fun? We're just here, we're going to continue our stuffed red pepper video in a minute, but voila. Click those babies off. You don't need to set a miling. You know, if they're really meant for about 2 coffees, really in reality, per tank, and or 2 big lattes, depending on how much you want. But you know, they come out good. Look at it. We have the light's always weird on things, but look at that. Nice amount. We got 2 beautiful cups here. Let's come down a little bit. How's that? And then we'll just pop on the makings and we'll make them a latte. Which likes a little less milk, but I always give her the top the best. That's what you do. Wherever you're making coffee for. And then I just do the most of the rest for me. But yeah, that's it. Look at those. So you can totally do it with these machines. They're pretty cool. People get a little wild. But if you want to do all that stuff, you can. But this is what these machines are meant to do. Like 1 or 2 coffees. You can make a second coffee by doing a little procedure. And you've seen a million videos. But yeah, that's it. How good is that? So it's super fun. They're meant to have a good time with. Yeah, you don't have to panic about too much about them. And yeah, how's that? That's the way I do it. So you can do it however you want, but beautiful stock machines, little bit of visual modification, and that's about it. And I make the this one come out, and this is kind of standard. No big deal, but all right. So next time we'll have even more fun. That's it, the La Pavonis.